Guys, dude, it's over. It's not royal blue and UI. You know why?
The number changed.
It's yellow now. Guys, it's over. The dream is dead. It's not happening. This is a pure nonsense video. Just letting you know, we have 1 day left till the 11th anniversary. You know, pretty cool. But now, I want to know, what do you think about this? What happens now? Are they still gonna do UI royal blue? Is that maybe the first half of part 1? And maybe someone that's blue and yellow will be the second half of part 1? Or perhaps, what if they're both reversible exchange characters that tag with UI Goku? Or better yet, that tag with royal blue Vegeta. Actually, people would quit the game. I would be the only happiest person on the planet if both part 1 LRs were different tags for royal blue. What if we had royal blue plus UI, right? That was one. And another one would be royal blue plus, I don't know, Kaba? Or who else does he fight with? He doesn't fight with anybody. That wouldn't work. I don't know. You know what? Kaba, fine. Pride of the Saiyans and all that nonsense. Plus, it'll be fun to hear All Might and Bakugo on the same active skill. I don't know. Maybe it's that, you know? Or maybe we are looking at a Potara. Big shout out to Ultra Tech for this one. This is actually, of all the stupid stretches that we've had out there, this one's actually a sensible one when you consider all the reaches that exist, right? This is like the silver part of the Potara here. This is the gold part of it. That's kind of dope, right? I kind of dig that. I actually kind of dig that because it's not ridiculous. Okay. Speaking of ridiculous, what if it's Golden Frieza and Gohan? Ultimate Gohan's power signature as Ultimate Gohan does have, you know, a little bit of blue in there from the lightning. So maybe that's what this is. Maybe it's Ultimate Gohan, Golden Frieza, right? The energy is expanding outward. You see particles of gold expanding outward as well. They're both powering up. You kind of see some of that when Golden Frieza transforms. Could be that. Obviously, it could be Bio Broly because of the Belen looking palace thing here. Same color, right? So that could totally be it. Makes sense. Makes all the sense in the world. We've been preparing for this because we had a prime battle in 2024. So naturally, January of 2026 is the logical place to, you know, further the legend of Bio Broly. Makes all the sense in the world. Maybe we'll get some Play-Doh monsters as the banner unit. What if we do Super Saiyan Goku, which is like the pinnacle of Z in terms of revolutionary transformations, and then maybe UI Goku? I don't know if I would put this on the same level. As far as the form is concerned, I actually don't like MUI. I actually like regular UI. I think the concept, the design choice, you know, everything about UI is a really cool idea. I think MUI is a cheap knockoff and just an excuse to give another level, right? I don't think there was as much thought put in. It's just, okay, he's got white hair. Cool. The cool thing about UI was, you know, it was just a base form. You were able to display the heightened sense of the person. Body heat was like the main energy that was being given off. Like that was a cool concept and it really worked in the realm of martial arts and like Buddhist philosophy and stuff like that. This is just, all right, same thing with white hair. Whatever. I don't care for it, but whatever. Yeah, look. What if we have a tag UI and Super Saiyan? Pinnacle of Z, Pinnacle of Super. Kind of dope. Somebody mentioned this in the other video with the silver and the blue. I didn't think about it because I've never had this animation in Legends. What if we get a tag Beast and UI? Now, I'm not saying that I want this more than Royal Blue and UI, but I want this more than Royal Blue and UI because that's actually pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. And, well, I can't say stuff because manga, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, but this would actually be awesome. And I would love to see this because this would give Beast another Link buddy. This would give UI another Link buddy. The unfortunate downside, oh no, it's a reversible exchange. So Gohan now can work in the context of Universe 7. We don't have a good Universe 7 Gohan. You want to know how ridiculous it is? Check this out. You want to know where Gohan is? I'll show you. He's in two units, I'm pretty sure. Actually 3. 1, 2. Actually, he isn't here, isn't he? Technically. Okay, 2.5. And then 3. Look at this stupid little nerd. SR, really? That is the most ultimate Gohan solo act you can see on Universe 7. So if we got a Beast Gohan tag UI, I would be more than willing to accept the L on behalf of Royal Blue to bring in an able-bodied Gohan into Universe 7. I actually really like this. And honestly, this is probably my new favorite pick. So if whoever suggested this in the previous video, thank you, because I'm stealing this. It's mine now. This is my theory. I came up with it. You didn't. All right, next one. I actually kind of think this works. It won't happen, but it works. Although none of this is gonna happen. Metal Cooler obviously is the blue, and Golden Frieza is the yellow. That'd be kind of cool. Wicked Bloodlines spearheading the villain side would be great. Wicked Bloodlines is the pure Saiyans of the villains. Not really. That's not true. Not even close. But still, Wicked Bloodline deserves better stuff, and we still don't have a worldwide 2022 EZA set. We don't have Cooler. We don't have Revived Goku. We don't have the Metal Cooler. We don't have the Super Saiyan Duo. So this could help bring those in, which would be pretty nice. Maybe we have 2 sets of heroes, 2 sets of villains. Goku Vegeta from Daima, Frieza from Super, Cooler from Z. Works for me. Pretty nice. I wasn't trying to be too serious with that, but then I kind of started to like it more. Now, believe it or not, there is some blue and yellow in my boy, right? Because actually his skin is a little bit more bluish, okay? And then, did you know that the unnamed race that Zarbon's right-hand man, or Frieza's right-hand man Zarbon belongs to, is called Zarbon's race? No, I think it's called like Zuzu, right? Oh, Yuzun. No, that's okay. There's actually no name for it. Yuzun is the dude from the manga stuff. Okay, but you know, there's yellow somewhere because look, yellow. Shut up. Could be the Golden State Warriors, right? The blue and yellow. No more Splash Brothers, but you still got, you know, you got the main Splash. You got Splash Prime. You got Donkey. That could work. Did you know that it's actually not, it was not called purple and gold for the longest time. It was actually called Forum Blue. So what if this is just a roundabout way of bringing in Forum Blue and gold? What if we're getting the Lakers? It's a reference to the late great Chick Hearn, back when the team played at the Fabulous Forum. This is the Great Western Forum in Inglewood. That's my neck of the woods. Used to refer to the home uniform colors as Forum Blue and Gold. Why? I'll let the commenter John explain. Former Laker owner Jack Kent Cook loved the color purple. Hey, he did. Nice. But for whatever reason, refused to say that was the color he liked. He called it blue. So to deal with the problem that the uniforms were clearly purple, but the owner didn't want to call it that, Chick Hearn, or maybe Cook himself, came up with calling the Laker purple Forum Blue, and it stuck. So maybe it's that. Okay. Or maybe